Hey everyone. Well, more like just hello. Uh, yeah, it's been a while since I was last uploaded on a regular basis. Almost half a year actually. There are a few reasons for why, but one of the main ones comes down to the Shogun 2 playthrough. Well, in the last recording session I did, this happened. Okay, whatever. Can still probably take Kazusa. Whoop. Game crashed. Oh dear. Yeah, that was discouraging to say the least, but honestly, that wasn't even really the main problem. I just sort of lost the drive to do this. I didn't feel like I was succeeding in what I was trying to do with the channel content, and I lost motivation to try and force it. The second reason is that the spring semester at my college started up, and right off the bat I was very busy with schoolwork and didn't feel like I had the time to devote to this, what is essentially my hobby. Well, not essentially, this is my hobby. A hobby that so far no one else watches, since I'm too self-conscious to try and spread it around and tell my friends and family to watch my videos. And because of that, I didn't make the time for continuing this, for recording and editing. Yeah, enough of that. This is an announcement video to say that I'm back to working on the channel for however long I can, because I transferred to university, and by the end of the summer I will have moved into a dorm. And I don't know what my roommate will be like, what my schedule will be like, or even if I can record anything decent off of the laptop that I'm going to be having to purchase, because I'm not taking my desktop to live in a dorm where I can't secure that it will be left, even if it is kind of not the best desktop in the world. But it's not to say that I won't try. It doesn't mean I won't be coming back every so often to my hometown and sitting on my computer, maybe just recording just a couple hours worth, hours worth of content, just to have, and I can just edit it in my dorm, if nothing else. And speaking of content, if what I said earlier wasn't really straightforward enough, I won't be continuing with the Shogun 2 Let's Play, and probably won't start another Total War Let's Play for a while. But I think I'll have enough to play. The list currently includes more Blood Bowl, which is, honestly, that's about it for at least for the purely YouTube side. Because I want to try and start streaming on Twitch every so often and see what happens. Some of the games I play there may transfer over to being YouTube series. Sure, we'll go with that one. They might end up just being YouTube series. Let's try that again. So, some of them will end up just being on YouTube as videos of their own, but I'm sure, but because they're all games I want to play, and those ones are Overlord, the original one, and if I can go through the whole series. This old Call of Cthulhu game I have called The Wasted Lands. There's Valkyria Chronicles, Mordheim, City of the Damned, and honestly whatever else I get my hands on and decide I want to play. Battletech is one of the big ones I want to play. The VODs for Twitch will obviously end up here, because, I already have a channel, I might as well dump them on here. Some of them I might not send directly pure here, I might edit them, especially early on when, there's no one watching the stream and no one commenting, so it's not like I'm talking to anyone. And, the other plan I have, because I wrote a script for this, and I'm immediately going off script because it feels really unnatural to me, because even though I've written it in the way I speak, it still feels really unnatural to be reading it. Maybe I should have read it a few times out loud before trying to record this, but lesson learned, and I refuse to do this again. I am not a hack, I only do the one take. Which is a bad reference. Well, it's not a bad reference. Whatever. People who get it, people who know what I'm referencing will know what I'm referencing, and if not, well, whatever. Anyway, so the other plan I have for the channel is to make a more concerted effort to get a few friends of mine to record content with me from time to time. And I'm sure I've said this in the past, I'm not particularly funny or interesting on my own, but my friends are. And if they aren't going to make their own channels to be funny and entertaining on, well, I'll exploit them for mine and bring them on mine. And yeah, that's about it for the announcements. We're only looking at like about 5.5 minutes here at this point. I don't really think we need a recap, but I'll give the TLDR version. I probably should have given it up front, but fuck it, here you are. So just the recap or a more concise statement of my rambling nonsense is that I'm back and I won't be returning to Total War content, but I'll be starting up Blood Bowl again, and I'll be making those my main videos on the channel for a while at least. I'm going to start streaming occasionally, and the VODs will end up here. And lastly, I'll be trying to get some collaborators for the channel. I'm going to prefer the ones that I already know, like people I already interact with on, not necessarily on a daily basis, but people I know I can play with, which isn't to say that if anyone runs across this video and decides, hey, let's help each other out, play some game together, maybe, depending if I have it, because I, starving college student, have to, Steam Summer Sale's coming up, which is why I don't know fully the list that might end up on the channel yet, because you never know. And yeah, that'll be it for today. And for the video, not really for today. You don't really need to know this, but I'm about to record more stuff. Not something you need to know. Anyways, yeah. So still don't have any outro or anything. So later.